Bambini Show
is proudly brought to you by
Number 8 Snacks. Feel the crunch.
You ready? Hey! And what am I going to do now? Is it go down? Yeah?
We are still moving our legs.
Smile, big smiles. Big smiles. Look at Mary. Look at Mary smiling.
Okay. So let's go. We are going down.
Are you going down?
Let's go. Wow, it's so exciting right here on your favorite channel. This is Bambini to the world. This gives you education, entertainment, and more information. And guess what? Today we are in the Bambini kitchen, and we are doing this with Miss Parveen, Miss Spicy Queen. The Spicy Queen herself is here. You can just call her Miss P. So all of us, let's try her name.
Miss P.
Again, Miss P. I'm Abna Hunia, your host. What's your name? Okay, and?
I'm in Shrubber and I'm also in JHS.
Okay.
I'm Edward and I'm in Basic 6.
And?
I'm Rosemont. I'm in JHS.
That's so fantastic. Miss P, how do you feel being part of us?
My name is Miss P and I'm not in education. I'm too old. This is my first time on the Bambini show and I have to say I am so excited.
We are all excited, aren't we? Yes. What are we doing today?
So today we're going to do something nice and sweet. And I've learnt a word, something small, sweet. Kakra, kakra? Is that right? Look, they're laughing
Yes.
at my laughing. Kakra, kakra.
Small.
We are making pancakes, and with homemade local bananas. We're going to top them in a caramel sauce, which Team 1 are going to be making.
Okay.
No, Team 2, and the Team 1 are making the pancake batter. And then we're also looking at healthy alternatives, like using oats instead of flour.
Wow. Have you tried that before? Oats and then pancake. In fact, I can't wait to taste it. So stay glued and go nowhere. We are going for a quick commercial break. Let's say bye to our viewers.
Bye. Bye.
Number 8 Snacks. Feel the crunch.
This advertisement is vetted and approved by the FDA.
Welcome back to the Bambini show. So I have my little chefs with me. So over here we have Michelle. Introduce yourself.
My name is Michelle and I'm in JHS 2.
Thank you for coming, Michelle. And we have
In Shrubber and I'm also in JHS 2.
Instraba, lovely name. And we have Eddie.
My name is Edward, I'm in Basic 6.
He's in basic. And lastly we have Rosamond.
I'm Rosemont. I'm in JHS 2.
Okay, class fellows, give your class fellows a round of applause. So here in the Bambini kitchen, we are making healthy pancakes. We are using flour. Each of my students will have a recipe card each. So I'll give you a recipe card. You two are team 2, you two are team 1. Okay, so as well as cooking and as well as enjoying the food, we are learning. Okay, guys, what are we learning here in the Bambini kitchen?
English.
We are learning English. We are reading the recipe. Eddie, what are we learning here?
Social interaction.
Social interaction is about us interacting with you, the audience at home, and the audience here in our Bambini kitchen. Michelle, what are you learning from this? What will you learn from this?
I'm going to learn how we measure.
Measuring, that's mathematics. Very important when you're cooking. Rosamond, what else are we learning?
English.
English, also learning English. Listening skills is very important. I don't know, because I talk a lot. I very rarely listen. But listen, my job is to talk. We're going to talk through the recipes. So, ingredients, guys. You each have a recipe here. I'm going to put mine down. Let me go through the ingredients. We have some plain flour. We have some oats. We have some milk, which is lactose-free milk, some sugar, baking powder, and some vanilla. We're going to make the batter in here with team 1. Are you ready? So I'm going to start you to get you to measure all this. Team 2, you're making a caramel sauce. So hands up if you like toffee. You like toffee. You like sweets. How sweet? Kakra kakra. Is that right? Did I say it right? Yes. So we're going to make a sweet sauce. And then also in here we have, I've noticed here in Ghana you have a lot of, is it groundnut?
Yes, groundnut.
So in England, you know, the UK where I'm from, you know what they call groundnut? Does anybody in the audience know what we call a groundnut in the peanut? So I was very confused. I think, what is groundnut? It's a peanut. So we have a peanut sauce as well. And then we're making a caramel sauce. Okay, team 2, you prep your ingredients on here. Measure everything out for me. This is your recipe. You have a recipe card. Team 1, let's get cooking. Okay, so I have a phrase, and it's, are you ready? It's Ediane.
Eye papa.
Okay, I'm going to the audience to say it with me. So, hey, Ediane.
Eye papa.
Let's get cooking. Okay, guys, so this is your recipe. Can somebody slice those bananas for me? And then I'm going to put on the gas and we're going to melt this. In here, we're having flour. How much flour do we need, Rosamond? Flour? I'm going to crack the eggs in here. I've washed my hands. Guys, did you all wash your hands? So we washed our hands before we came on camera. In here, I'm cracking 2 eggs. Eddie, can you whisk the eggs, please? Okay. In the eggs, I'm going to add some milk. We will be putting the recipe on the website, so don't worry if you're not keeping up with the exact ingredients. The measurements will be on there. Okay, can somebody tell me how much milk we need, please? Michelle, where's the recipe card? So we're going to have 200 ml of milk. This is lactose-free milk. You can use UHT milk, you can use almond milk, oat milk, whatever you really like. So it's 200 milliliters of milk. How much? I think you have the wrong recipe card. Get the recipe card out. Okay, so I'm doubling the recipe, 400 ml of milk. So can you carefully pour that into there, please? Michelle? Rosamond, pour that into there.
Oh.
So in here we have 2 eggs. We're going to add the milk. Just pour it gently and carry on whisking. Slowly add it. Okay. And then in here I'm going to add some flour. Can you slice the bananas for me, please? And can you measure out the butter? Okay, in here we're going to add flour. So it's about 6 tablespoons of flour. Don't be nervous. It's not an exact recipe. Remember, cooking is not rocket science. Okay, it's not an exact science. So if it goes 1 or 2 grams, either way, the recipe will still work. Don't worry. I want you to put the butter into here for me. In there. Okay, keep mixing, keep mixing. Can the camera see that? Can we see the batter? In here, I'm going to add some vanilla. Keep mixing and until you get a thick consistency. Rosamond, you mix? Okay, Edward, can you add 1 teaspoon of baking powder? Yes, please.
Which one?
So the butter has melted because it's so hot here in Ghana.
This one.
Okay, you can add the butter into there. Add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Yes, please. So to make the sauce is butter. In fact, can you read the recipe out, please, for me, for the caramel sauce? Can you read the recipe? It's at the bottom. Yes. Just tell the audience. Just tell the audience what we're doing.
Caramel sauce.
Caramel sauce. How do we make a caramel sauce? In here, we're using brown sugar and some butter, and then I'm going to add evaporated milk to make a caramel sauce. And I'm telling you, it's divine. Just 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, so my gas is on. I'm going to make a caramel sauce with the children. And then we also have the batter being made here, which is flour and some vanilla. Then we're going to add some oats and some vanilla. Actually, can you smell that, Eddie?
Yes.
You know what it smells of? It smells of cake because the vanilla. Have a smell of the vanilla. This, when you have cakes, it smells delicious. If you add vanilla to your pancakes, they're going to taste really good. Smells good. Vanilla, it smells good. And we'll be tasting these in a few short minutes. Vanilla is good. Did we add baking powder?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm going to put the sauce over here, and I want you to very gently stir it. Okay, team 2, can you very gently stir this? I'm going to look at the batter. Okay, so in here, I'm going to add some oats. So these are just regular oats that we find in the shops. You can add a few oats in here. Are you mixing, Eddie? And there we have oat pancakes. And also a small bit of sugar. I know how to say small in Ghanaian. Is it kakra kakra? I love that word. So guys, what we're doing is Aduana. How do you say it?
Ediane.
Ediani.
Ede papa.
Should I say, hey, Ediani?
Ede papa.
I'm international. I'm learning the Ghanaian language. I've been here for 6 weeks and I've learned such a lot already. And the main thing is I love the local ingredients. So I'm using local bananas for this recipe. Okay, how is that looking? And we add a bit more, so keep mixing that. And what you want is like a slightly thick cream consistency. So if you let Rosamond mix that too. And then here is the caramel sauce. So Rosamond, you mix that. In here we have butter and we have sugar, and we're mixing it, and then we're adding evaporated milk. You can use cream, double cream, whipping cream, or I've just used local evaporated milk, which is widely available here. Guys, you drink tea and coffee here? No. Do your parents drink tea?
Yes.
They do. Your parents drink tea?
Yes, please.
Do you know what I drink in the UK? I drink tea. Everybody in the UK drinks tea. I love tea. Okay, so we've melted the butter and the sugar. So what I want now is, I'm going to turn the gas up, and we're going to melt it until the sugar completely disappears. So now what I want to do is melt the sugar. Now the gas is quite high, so I will be monitoring the gas because it can be quite dangerous. Okay. And here, if you're very carefully, Michelle, can you add the evaporated milk? Can you see it? There's evaporated milk. And once that is melted, that will be our caramel sauce. Very slowly, Michelle. Add it, thank you. And you keep mixing like this. Keep mixing, keep mixing. Thank you. So, like I said, with this, you can use any kind of cream you like. I've used evaporated milk. I think maybe a little bit more. Yes.
Why is it that we are adding the evaporated milk on fire?
Okay, so good question. So we are cooking it down and heating it so it creates a nice sauce. Thank you. So normally you wouldn't cook evaporated milk down, but we are. And then I'm going to leave that to simmer, and that will be a really nice sauce for our pancakes. Can somebody keep stirring this? I'm turning the gas down. Okay, if I leave it there, be very, very careful.
Miss B,
Yes.
please, what's the use of the baking powder?
So the baking powder we're using, very good question. So if you have flour and use baking powder, it makes the pancakes rise and nice and soft. So we're looking for soft pancakes. Any other questions, guys? Are you happy with the recipe?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to put this on that gas, and we're going to make the pancakes on this gas. Okay, guys, how long do you think the pancakes need to cook before they're cooked through? Anybody?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
3 to 5 minutes.
25 minutes.
3 to 5.
3 to 5 minutes. Did you read the recipe? Yeah. Let me ask the audience. Should we ask the audience, how long do you think the recipe calls for the pancakes to cook on the gas? Hands up and let's get an answer from the audience. Anybody know? Takes 2 minutes to cook a pancake. It's a very quick, easy recipe. Okay, so that's melting down nicely. Right, if you keep stirring that like this for me. Be very careful, and we're going to make the pancakes. Okay, so in this pan here, we need a non-stick pan. Get a good, really good quality non-stick pan, because you don't want the pancakes to stick. I'm going to make the first 3, and then the children will come along and make their own. Although we are outside and the gas is blowing everywhere. Any questions, guys? Okay, so what's that word I'm learning? Ajuana!
Ede papa.
Okay, I think that we need a bit more noise. Hey, Ajuana!
Ede papa.
I like that. Okay, so in the pan we just need a tiny bit of oil, and then we're going to add our pancake batter, and 1 to 2 minutes on each side and the pancakes will be cooked. Okay, swirl it around, turn the gas down. Okay, has anybody got a tablespoon or a ladle? Have you got a larger spoon? Yeah. So that is the pancake batter. Can you put that away for me somewhere, please? Rosamond, thank you. So I'm just going to make small pancakes. What's that word in Ghanaian? Kakra kakra. I'm learning. Turn the gas down. The oil is nice and hot. And then I'm going to add the pancake mixture. Okay, so just 1 tablespoon. I think we need a bit more flour in this. Can you see it's not thin enough? It's not big enough. It's not thick enough. And let the pancake batter cook. And you see the oats in there. It looks a bit like porridge, but believe me, they're going to make amazing pancakes. Round pancakes. If you can add another 2 tablespoons of flour and mix that for me. Thank you. Just use a clean spoon and 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay, so that's going to cook for 1 minute and then we're going to turn them over for another minute. Can you grab a plate for me, please?
No, this is not the.
Thank you.
The flour is there.
Oh, the flour is there. Can we have the flour? Okay, so this is about working in the kitchen and enjoying ourselves. But be very, very careful. If you are going to cook with this, ask your parents to supervise because it can be dangerous cooking on gas. Did I add sugar into the batter?
Madam, me too.
Rosamond, did I add sugar into the batter? Did I forget? Did I forget?
You added sugar.
I added sugar. You see, that's what happens. I am very forgetful. Good job I've got my little helpers here. Okay, so the pancakes have had 1 to 2 minutes. You can see the small bubbles appearing, and that's what the baking powder does. And now we're going to turn them over. Okay, so I'm going to make these, and then you can make the rest. Okay, so that's after 2 minutes of cooking. What I'm going to do is move the pancakes here and thicken up the caramel sauce. Guys, do you have a knife and fork to taste? Because that is the best part of cooking, is the taste. Okay, any questions about the recipe? So when I come to your house for pancakes, will you be able to make them for me?
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'll have to say, hey, Adjoana.
Hey there, Papa.
Okay, so the caramel sauce is thickening. Just be very careful if you are cooking in your kitchens. Ask your parents, an auntie or a grandmother to help you because it can be dangerous. But here in the Bambini kitchen, I'm supervising, so we're fine. It bubbles like this. We can see the bubbles, and as it's bubbling, it'll reduce down and become thicker. And that's how we're going to get a lovely caramel sauce. Are you dying to taste it? Are you dying to taste it? Yes. Hey, Adjawani.
Hey there, Papa.
We can see it bubbling. You know, has anybody here had fudge? Fudge or toffee? Anything like that? So this is how they make fudge. Just like this. Okay, I think that's nearly done. Back to our pancakes. Our banana's ready, yes? Our plate's ready. Can you grab a knife and fork for me, please? Okay, so we have 1 to 2 minutes on each side, and they got that lovely, slightly brown color. But can you see how quickly they cooked? I'm going to put them on here. I'm going to clean the plate, and we're going to have a taste. I just need it. So in here, we're going to add 3 pancakes. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Be very careful when you're cooking on gas. Then we add the bananas on top from here. So, could you add a few bananas? Use a fork, add a few bananas on top. Okay, a few more. And then I'm going to add the sauce. A few more bananas. Okay, and then we add the sauce on top, like this. If you want, you could add peanut butter sauce. You can make that with groundnuts, or you can have whipped cream. Once you've designed the pancake, you can have as many toppings as you like. Let's get a fork, guys. Oh, look, I have some peanut sauce. So yeah, this is peanut butter sauce. And you can make your own. Does anybody know how to make peanut butter sauce? Yes. Sorry?
Why are you adding the Ghana to it?
Why am I adding? It's not groundnut. It's like a peanut butter sauce. It really works well with. It works really well with the pancakes. Right? Do you guys want to taste? Okay. Got your forks? Do we have a knife? Okay. A few more bananas, and then you can cover it in nuts and more sauce. So this is our pancakes made with oats, local bananas with a caramel sauce on top. I think that was, hey, Adjoana.
Hey there, Papa.
Give yourselves a round of applause and let's have a taste. Come on, guys. What's that mean? What's this? What's this?
Adriane.
AJ Papa.
Oh, Adriane.
AJ Papa.
You see the excitement level when you see your mom in the kitchen and the food is ready. You say, food is ready. Yay. Oh, dance to the food. Hey, dance, dance, dance. Miss B, you really like dancing.
I like dancing, but I'm spilling my sauce, so it's fine. I'll do it later. So,
Anyway.
Mary, do you want a taste? So,
Yes.
Guys, you have a taste and let me know what you think, and I'm going to make some more later for everybody.
But before that, let's do some small question and answering.
Yeah.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
What
Yes.
have you learned so far? Yes, Ishua.
I learned about measurements. Today is my first time knowing we should apply mass in the kitchen.
Wow, application of math. Okay. Michelle, what have you learned so far?
I learned that when you are cooking, you should be careful with the gas.
You should be careful with the gas. Else, what will happen?
It might blow up.
Oh, well,
And you will hurt yourself.
we were
We
cooking.
don't want to hurt ourselves.
We were cooking outside, so yeah. Please have your parents with you when you are cooking.
Yeah. Miss P, so far so good. Don't
far,
worry, you'll
so
be the
good.
last person to talk. Yes, what have you learned?
I learned how to cook.
Hey,
Hey.
men in the kitchen.
Oh, we like that. We want that back in the kitchen.
Men in the kitchen. What about you, sweetie? What have you learned so far?
I think that when you are doing you have to add oil, otherwise it will.
Bun.
Yeah.
Miss P added it for you, so I'll not take another.
Yeah. Well, today, Mary, they had my guidance in the kitchen here in the Bambini kitchen.
Yes.
But like I said, we will put the recipe, full recipe on the website so people can create for themselves at home. But you can change the ingredients. You can use flour, you can use oats, you can use oat milk, almond milk, non-fat milk, semi-skim milk. So the recipe is very versatile. And
Okay.
also, as you can see, it was very quick. Very
You see,
quick.
I'm here to taste. Please, where's
Yeah,
my
we
fork?
have, oh,
Give me
see,
my
the
fork,
most
okay.
important job, Mary has to taste. Mary
You
has
know.
to taste. Listen, I haven't prepped her, so let's see. It's all on the face. Come on, Mary. You dig into your pancake. Why me? Why me? I want to talk.
Is it nice?
The sauce is good.
No, that was you prepared it yourself.
I'm gonna,
so-
no, Mary, I'm gonna put some more of this sauce on for you.
Okay.
And the caramel with the butter and the evaporated milk and sugar. It's so sweet. It's
I'm
nice.
whetting your appetite. Don't worry, when you go, you eat yours. Anyway, cheers.
Cheers. Notice she's eating.
Okay.
Cheers. She is quiet. So when she's quiet and presenting, then we know it's good. You can hear the ums and the ahs. And that's what I want for you. I want you to look at the recipe, cook with your brothers and sisters, cook in the kitchen, enjoy the pancake recipe, and do something a little bit different. And you know, I don't have this all the time. Otherwise, I'd be like this. I love sweet things, but I like kakra kakra. Is that right?
Me small.
So I like small sweet is fine for your health. Okay, but today we did Adjuani.
AJ Papa.
Would you like to taste again?
We're gonna taste. No, I think Chulu should taste.
I'll taste myself.
She's gonna.
DJ, if you're ready, give us Terminator, okay? We are dancing. That's like this.
Okay. Oh. Are we all
Okay,
caught?
so let's go back a little. We are done with this section. In fact, the food is so delicious, it's so sweet. I wish you were here to taste it, but unfortunately, you are behind the camera. So we did this with Miss P. We are not leaving you yet. We are going for a quick commercial break and then we continue from there. So stay glued and don't go anywhere.
Number 8 snacks, feel the crunch.
This advertisement is vetted and approved by the FDA.
Alright, we are at VicGrace, and today we had an international chef who is Miss P to cook with our kids. So I'm going to ask them how the feeling was like how they felt when they were cooking with an international chef. So I'll start off with you. What's your name?
My name is Rosemond.
And which class are you?
I'm in JHS2.
JHS2. What do you want to be in future?
I want to be a computer programmer.
Hey, wow, that is a good choice. Give me a high five. All right, today you had an international chef to cook with you. How was the feeling like?
Oh, it was good.
It was good.
Yes.
You felt like, how was it? How was it? How was it?
Yeah, I can't even describe it. Like,
You were super excited.
yes.
Oh. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Edward Nanayeba.
All right, which class are you?
I'm in Basic 6.
Basic 6. Okay, and what do you want to be in future?
I want to be a scientist.
A scientist. Wow. Okay, so today you had an international chef in your school. Before you heard that someone is coming to your school to cook with you, how was the feeling like?
I was happy. Yes, I was happy.
You were happy. And when you were on set with her, cooking and all that, how was the feeling like?
I was like surprised or something like.
You were surprised. Wow. What's the name?
Inshwaba.
Inshwaba. Hey, if you were to be a man or a boy, I would have added Kojo to it so that you'd be Shaba Kojo. Okay, so which class are you?
I'm in Basic 8.
Basic 8, which is Form 2. All right, and what do you want to be in future?
I want to be a medical doctor.
A medical doctor. Wow. What did you learn from it?
I learned so many things.
Okay, like
How to make the sauce, and I never knew you could add oats to pancake to make it sweet.
oh, okay, so they added oats to pancake to make it sweet. What did you also learn from it?
I learned how to cook. I learned how to measure. Yes, I learned how to mix the sauce with the pancake. Yes, that's all.
Wow, so cooking it has mathematics and everything in it too. They measured and did everything. What did you also learn?
And see, I learned that when you are cooking, you should be careful. Otherwise, because of the fire, like, you can get hurt.
Wow, when you're cooking, you have to be careful with the fire. Otherwise, you will get hurt. And before we go, let's say bye-bye to our Bambini fans. Bye-bye.
Hi viewers, I'm Rhymes, and we are at VicGrace International School, and it's time for Spell and Win.
Yes, it's time for Spell and Win. When you get a question correct, then you get a product from our proud sponsors.
So join us, let's have some fun.
Hi there, what's your name?
Please, my name is Fiska Inshira.
Okay, so which class are you in?
I'm in Basic 6.
Basic 6. So spell the word interact.
Interact. INTERACT. Interact.
Good, you got it correct. So you have one Corneli from our proud sponsors.
Thank you.
Let's say bye-bye to our Bambini kids. Bye-bye.
Hi there, what's your name? Etonam. Okay, so I'm going to mention a word, and if you get it right, I'll give you a product, okay? So spell the word uniform.
Uniform. UNIFORM.
Correct. So you get one product. Okay. So let's say bye-bye to the camera.
Stubborn academy, 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 stubborn academy. How much be your salary? 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 Your girlfriend in my gallery, she in my gallery. Stubborn academy, stubborn academy. Small nya she, big boys they play, big boys they play. We dey pop champagne, we dey pop champagne. Belle rose, left me make I do my thing. You are not my mate.
We learn. We play. Smart kids to the world. Yay!
Wrapping up for today's episode. hot spotters. Funte, who has
Corneli, number 8, fingers, and all the flavors. Go out there and check out. You can get all of them and then you try.